handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be...
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Harlow, not hide from him. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Augustus Hill just wants to survive.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Now, was it 2 pinches of anger?
I'd love to have a house in one of the
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan. I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the snitches, maybe in the Forbidden Forest.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Revelio. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Polyjuice potion wants to keep you away from...
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Find myself.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way. Accio! The hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Let's finish this job. Waste of time.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
What are you even doing here? We ought to be at the Hog's Head. This is a waste of our time.
It's not gonna work.
It might.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
I may go to Hogsmeade later and stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things.
Come to think of it, months ago I had a brooch. Nice it was. Sparkled like the glint in my eyes when I find out which one of you thieving lots stole it!
Hey.
They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them, what with all I've done there. I rob every traveling vendor that passed through here. They never see it coming.
Patricus Totalis!
No, Roylance.
Nothing even worth stealing in Murrenween.
Keep on your toes.
I ain't allowed back in glad rags. On account of my
Revelio.
fingers. Miss a payment with me, and I'll make you pay through the nose.
What's that?
Expulsion!
Descendo! Accio!
From above!
Potato!
That's just the beginning.
Crucial!
That's the best you can do.
Defender!
Had enough?
Crucial! Accio!
You don't go down easy!
Defender!
No! Potato! To your knees! Incendio!
You're no match for me. Don't stupid. Get out of this alive.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Accio!
attack. What have you done?
Come on, too afraid to fight back?
Incipio! Expulsago!
Accio!
So very
Defendo!
I'm not done with you.
Defendo! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Accio!
It's just the beginning.
Protego! Stupido! Accio! Expelliarmus! He must be here somewhere.
You found us.
Revelio.
I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Ray. Over here. I need your help.
Aloha Mora. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
Go light.
Revelio.
Be as a shadow.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, they've also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
You can stop a thief in their tracks with stupefy. Or just run, of course. Tips in the hat, if you please. Barracanut, a pickle, a galleon. I could use some gold.
I wouldn't mind it.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here. Let's look at what we have, shall we? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Bickle ought to stay close to his mother from now on.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Revelio. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
It's my fault. I was wrong. I thought he'd stop.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Descendo!
Confringo!
Defendo! Expelliarmus!
Leviosa!
Confringo! Accio! Bombarda! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Accio! Revelio!
There weren't this many Inferi before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian. Incendio! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Accio! Flipendo! Bombarda! Incendio! Incendio!
Leviosa!
Bombarda! Incendio! Accio! Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda! Accio! Incendio!
Ringo!
Hold on a moment. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
How many Inferi are there?
Bombarda! Confringo!
Protego! Incendio!
Bombarda!
Incendio! Revelio! These Inferi seemed far from control.
Bombarda!
Here. Incendio! Accio!
Bombarda! Confringo!
Incendio!
Bombarda!
Incendio! Accio!
Confringo!
Revelio! The Inferi. They're everywhere.
Bombarda!
Incendio! Accio!
Confringo!
Incendio!
Bombarda!
Incendio! Incendio!
Bombarda!
Incendio! Accio!
Confringo!
Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Bombarda. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Bombarda. Incendio. Bombarda. Protego. Confringo. Incendio. Stupefy. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Revelio. Revelio. Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Bombarda! Accio! Revelio. Protego. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
Solomon, don't! The relic! You'll pay for this!
Protego!
Stupefy! Now!
That's relic.
Accio! Incendio! Accio!
Incendio!
Bombarda!
Levioso!
Stupefy!
Now you've got two.
Incendio! Bombarda! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Accio!
Potato!
Incendio!
It had to be done.
Incendio!
Levioso!
Stupefy! Accio! Bombarda! Incendio!
You're supposed to protect us!
I am protecting you, you foolish boy! Confringo!
Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Bombarda!
Levioso!
Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Accio! Confringo!
Potato!
Confringo!
Confringo!
Stupefy!
Now you've gone too far.
Protego! Stupefy! Incendio!
Glacier! Potato!
Stupefy! Stupefy! Accio!
Mr. Sallow,
Stop! How dare you! You're no friend to my Confringo!
Bombarda!
Potato!
Incendio! Stupefy! Accio! Bombarda! Incendio! Accio!
Sorry, it had to be done. Potato!
Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Incendio!
Sender! Confringo! Levioso!
Incendio! Bombarda!
Levioso!
Incendio!
Sorry, it had to be done. Potato!
Stupefy! Incendio! Bombarda! Incendio!
Potato! Levioso!
Incendio!
Confringo! Now you've gone too far.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it, just as I can control...
What have the two of you?
Bombarda!
The two of you have gone too far!
Stupefy! Accio! Incendio!
Save Anne!
Stupefy!
Incendio!
Accio! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy!
Incendio! Protego!
Incendio! Incendio! Bombarda! Revelio! Defender! Crucio! That spell got my attention.
You've gone too far.
Repender! Incendio!
Incendio! Sorry, it had to be done.
Accio! Incendio!
Potato!
Incendio!
Levioso!
Bombarda!
Stringo!
Crucio! Accio! Potato! Defender! Accio!
Now you've gone too far.
Dindo!
Confringo!
Crucio! Defender! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Dindo! Confringo!
Bombarda!
Sorry, it had to be done.
Defender! Expelliarmus!
Confringo!
Crucio! Defender!
Now you've gone too far.
Stop! Crucio!
Dare you! You're no friend to my
Defender! Accio!
Levioso!
Accio! Crucio! Defender! Expelliarmus!
Confringo!
Accio! Crucio! Defender!
Now you've gone too far.
Incendio! Revelio! Bombarda! Incendio!
Sorry, it had to be done.
Bombarda! Accio! Crucio! Accio!
Potato! Confringo!
Crucio!
Now you've gone too far.
Defender! Accio!
Confringo! It had to be
Accio!
done.
Defender!
Leviosa!
Crucial! Protego! Stupid!
Now you've gone too far.
Defender! Crucial! Incendio! Confringo! Flipendo! Accio!
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer! Avada Kedavra! No!
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave. Sebastian, wait! Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it.
You went too far, Sebastian.
I can't think right now. I need to leave. I can't stay.
Leviosa.
Then again, it's not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
So, what does happen?
And as for how to go about that, the two of you, anyone.
Revelio. 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 Here. Accio. Bombarda. Confringo.
I suspect we all know what lies beyond.
Accio. Bombarda.
Yes.
Revelio.
A more hushed approach is likely why. Look at the murals on the wall.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camp.
Revelio. Revelio. So Revelio. Revelio.
Plates on the floor have symbols on them.
Incendio. Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Guardia Leviosa. Impulso. Accio. Accio.
Look at this place. What was that?
Not dying,
I'll take your pocket throughout the day. Righteous child.
Protego.
Avoiding us.
Leviosa.
Fight!
Leviosa. Protego. Stupid. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Stupid. Accio.
I've never been one for gardening.
Look at this place.
Little puppy sweeting.
Incendio!
I'd say a little pumping. I shall make protect of you. Cooperito!
You're gonna have to stop. Now you're just getting on my nerves.
Accio.
Potato.
Release!
Is this a battle or are we preparing a charity? Bombarda.
Can't say I regret that.
Hope to see you again. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining? If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Do it, won't you?
Sounds as if you're really outdoing.
Flight.
You can't stop. Pity, not quite.
Bombarda!
Someone's here. What do you think to give up?
Flipendo! Accio!
What? You almost had a lucky shot!
Accio!
No! I will make you pay.
Protego! Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Time for a jaunt, I'd say. No need to ring.
How nice of you to stop by. One less human to worry about.
Go!
I know you're here somewhere.
Protego! Stupid one.
Get with him. I won't rest until you're dead.
Bombarda! Protego! Stupid one. Flipendo!
Why stretch this out longer than necessary?
Protego!
For the coward.
Bombarda! Stupefy! Flipendo! Bombarda! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Flipendo! Protego! Stupid!
Bombarder! Confringo! Protego! Confringo! Crucial! Glacius! Incendio! Protego! Confringo! Incendio! Crucial! Protego! Levioso! Accio! Flipendo! Bombarda!
An operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the second best Slytherin.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game.
Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not? Finally, a decent challenge.
Made it! I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant. Brilliant. I'm getting the hang of this.